Hi, everyone. This is Mom from Worx Labs.
And Christina.
Hi. So today we're talking about a special package that we've kind of created for real estate professionals, for politicians, lawyers, coaches, authors, other business executives who want to showcase thought leadership in their branding and messaging, but don't have the time to do so because, well, they're busy professionals. I mean, I know so many good realtors and executives that are so smart, but they're running a mile a minute and they don't have time to make videos. Why are we having difficulty capturing some of the expertise they have? We don't have the full day of production that they need. What we've done is to kind of service them in such a way is really create a 2.5 hour or half day production shoot is what we call it, where we take the most of that time to turn around content that lasts us 4 weeks to 6 weeks of video content that we create for them using that window. So they're busy executives. They have about 2 to 3 hours that they can spare us in a month. And we use that 2 to 3 hours enough to create about 4 to 6 weeks worth of content. So how do we do that? Well, that's what we're going to get into today. So with that said, what's the first steps? The first step is the consultation, right? So if a client comes to us and an executive or a politician or real estate professional comes to us, we have that conversation with them. We first get to sense what they're looking for, what their specialty is, where they're looking to attract their next audience or prospects, and then we get a sense of their flavor and style, right?
So key. It's so key because when it comes to, it's one thing I think to see branding and seeing a logo, but to actually I don't want to say but to feel their the culture of the.
That's the human side of the brand.
Yeah, but when I feel you need to translate that through photo and video.
Yes.
Right? And the better that you or I or our team understands that, because we become an extension of the client.
Correct.
Right? So those are, I think, is key to.
Yeah. So that initial interview helps us kind of understand who's the human behind the brand.
Yeah.
And yes, they're there, but we want to capture their best essence so we know, what area they want to talk about, what they're passionate about. And that gives us enough to go on the next step, which is the script writing and the storyboarding. We only have a 2-hour window with these professionals and busy executives. So we have to start researching up front and write content. And we write about 20 to 25 pieces of content that we then cater to based on our initial discussions with them, on their preference, on their target audience, to create messaging with their level of expertise and tonality and speaking style, to write it down on a piece of paper. Then we send it to them for review. And they review it and they send us edits, or they make it their own and they keep it. And that allows them to kind of prepare for the video as well. And then we're getting into pre-production, which is where your specialty comes in place.
Yeah, and to create 21 videos within such I mean, 2 to 3 hours sounds like a long time, but it's not.
It goes very fast.
It's not. And especially when you try to make each of those videos unique.
Yes.
Right? So backdrop, so location. It's great when we're in an office and we have access to 3 different areas. That's huge. Yeah. But we still have to plan lighting for that, which camera, which lens I have to use, because some of those spaces are a little shorter, some are longer, right? So we have to pack for that. Teleprompter.
Teleprompter's key.
Yeah, teleprompter is very helpful for something like that.
Yes.
And because we are moving at a very quick pace that day for that amount of time.
Yeah, so we're looking at different environments, different backdrops. Now we've got the different camera equipment. We also have audio we have to be cognizant of, because we're only going to have 1 or 2 attempts for each of these videos that we're going to do, maybe 3 at most. Yeah. So we really want to make sure that everything is working from an audio perspective. Why is audio so important for them?
Because if it's crappy audio, people are going to swipe up on the video.
Yeah.
They're going to change it. You're going to capture them for about 2 seconds. That's actually, I think, how long it really takes.
Yeah. Sometimes even less. If the audio is really bad, then it'll show in your production and they won't be happy with it. And then their target audience won't be happy with it. So yes, we can get away with 1080p camera instead of a 4K one. Audio cannot be compromised. Yeah. Audio is what we connect and with our direct target audience with. So audio is key. We've got audio out of the way. We've got now.
And I just want to say also, their audience knows that you invested in high quality production too.
Correct. And they do want to make sure that it looks like high quality. So they're taking their work and their brand seriously. And that's what it's about. So we've got the camera set up, we've got the teleprompter, we've got directing the talent, which is, making sure that we take the retakes with that high energy, without any mumbling or ums or long and awkward pauses, or even eating words or what have you. And I do that a lot. I know I'm guilty of this, and you keep me honest, and we keep our clients honest the same way. But that's what creates high quality. We can get away with it when we're talking to each other in person, but we can't get away with it when we're on camera. Camera, people still expect great, uninterrupted audio. So we're now transitioning into post-production, and we've gone ahead and produced 21 to 30 pieces of content, or 20 to 25 pieces of content, depending on how many retakes we had to do, given that 2 to 3 hour window. So,
and provided the client also did their homework.
And they did their homework. If they do
prepped.
If they prep, then we'll definitely get closer to 30.
Yeah.
If they don't prep or prepare ahead of time, then we're closer to that 20 mark. So prep is very important, because we try to make sure that what we capture on frame when they're acting as the talking head professional in front of the camera, we get their best moments. And that may mean retakes if they haven't prepared ahead of time. Now we're getting to post-production, and we're doing video editing, color correction, sound editing. We've got the motion graphics, intro, outro, music overlay. That helps us create that one initial view to ensure that everything is moving in the right direction. Now we've got 20 pieces of video that we can now repurpose and utilize on YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Facebook Reels, Insta Reels, Insta Stories. And that 20 then instantly becomes 80 to 100 pieces of content, depending on how far the client wants to go. And just like that, from 20 scripts, we've got to 100 pieces of content across 4 to 5 social media platforms, all under 3 hours. And it's all in the prep work, and we've got this package. We've been doing it for executives, we've been doing it for politicians, we've done it well for other top leaders and what have you, and it's worked really well for us. This package is available if someone here is interested. Don't miss out this incredible offer. You sign up now and you get your first month at 50% off. With our video production package, you'll receive about 60 to 100 pieces of content, depending on how many retakes we do for a half-day shoot. You elevate your Instagram instantly, your YouTube Shorts, your Facebook, your TikTok presence like never before. Time is running out. This offer is not going to be there forever. So click on the link in the caption and take advantage of it. And until then, we hope to catch you in the next video. Bye for now.